Praise Yudevave. This is a response video to Solomon Live, the SVDL live video room chat channel that he has. It streamed yesterday. It was a do you have to be of Israel's salvation to make it to the kingdom or to be saved or whatnot. Now the first thing I'm going to say is that I'm guilty of this myself, because I said not too long ago that I would stop doing this. The question is, should we be debating the 2/3? So what is the 2/3? The 2/3 are individuals that don't want to learn the truth, aren't interested, been in the truth, the Hebrew Israelite faith or the Hebraic community, and fill out the truth, are not following the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. That's the 2/3. So that's the question. Should we be arguing and debating with the 2/3? What does it do for us? First thing I want to say, I like the brother Solomon. I respect him. I was following him back in the days of him and Oh God and In the Black and Amir before they even hit YouTube. But this became famous during the time of Sarnet in the House of Consciousness, with Brother Polite, Captain Tazariak, and ISUBK, versus the Kemetic community about the Hebrew Israelite faith versus Kemet. So now what you have today, well, first I'm going to backtrack. I got to say, I respect Captain Tazariak. I respect ISUBK. We don't have the same beliefs. I believe all 12 tribes is black, and the name of the Most High is Yudevave. So there's a couple of differences on that front. But I will say I respect the fact that he stopped debating Sarneta's people and anybody else he wanted to debate about the Bible. Because at the end of the day, it's not helping the community. What is it doing? All you're doing is you're helping these other individuals with smaller YouTube platforms or their own platforms, RBG individuals that bang on the Bible, put the Bible or Hebrew Israelites in the title, you're going to get a lot of traffic, so forth and so on. That's really all you're doing. You're not doing anything. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm guilty of myself. But at the end of the day, if the prize is the kingdom, what do we gain by debating and arguing with people? Just getting upset. They don't believe what you believe. They don't want to believe. All you're doing is bringing them shine. You're bringing them money and views. That's all you're doing. That's all we're doing. Like I said, I'm guilty. I was guilty a day ago doing this. So also with that being said, if you're from the RBG, pro-black, my ancestors are the gods, the black woman is God, all this other type of nonsense. If you come to this channel talking crazy, I'm going to block you like a pulling guard. I'm just going to tell you that. But basically, we should be helping our community, any of the so-called blacks and so-called African Americans. We should be helping them if they want to learn, if you're interested. If you're not interested, you've been in the community for a while, you've been in the Hebrew Israelite truth, the faith, or in the camps and you fell out, why are we still arguing and debating with those individuals? So Matthew 11 and 15, he who has an ear, let him hear. Basically. Like, this is no disrespect to anybody. I was having a debate with one of the brothers in the chat. I'm not going to even call his name. I don't give shine. And we was going back and forth. And basically, we didn't come to any agreement. We're not going to agree. It's a waste of time talking about something. Now, the question is, whether I win or lose 1,000 debates, what does it mean if I really believe that the kingdom, the prize is heaven? If we actually really believe that, then what do you have to lose? How can I lose? I can't lose. Because according to the scripture, the 2/3 is going into total darkness, or they're going to meet fire and brimstone. So if you believe that, like I said, with the rest of the heathens and the non-believers and the evildoers. So if you really believe that, then what is victory over arguing and debate, win or lose? We should be focusing our time on linking up with other Hebrew Israelites, other people in this truth of the Hebraic faith, the people that want to learn. That's what we should be doing, not going back and forth. I am guilty. for the third time. But at the end of the day, what is the purpose of it? You have your beliefs, I have my beliefs. If you don't want to learn, you don't believe in the spook sky God, what all you guys say, crack the sky open and save a man or whatever. If you don't believe in any of that, then why would I, as an awakened Israelite, be wasting my time arguing with you? It does nothing. All it do is piss me off. For real. Especially those that was in the truth. Now, if you've been a black Muslim, or you've been a Moor this whole time, really, I'm not really messing with you like that. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. But fallouts, I have a high disdain for them. But at the end of the day, all you're doing is you're giving shine, money, and views to individuals that don't believe what you believe, who are of the so-called black, so-called African-American community. That's all you're doing. So right now, if you have your King James Bible, let us turn to Revelations 22 and 10. Revelations 22, 10, and 11. And he said unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. So basically, we're in the end times right now. We should be focusing on our time on individuals who want to learn, people of the Hebrew Israelite community, of the Israelite truth, of the Hebraic faith. That's what we should be focusing our time on. We make a mistake by trying to hang out and kick it with the RBG pro-black community that don't believe what you believe, just so we can get shine too. We're really after the same thing if we're doing that, if you really want to be honest. Like I say, this is not hate on Solomon. I like the brother, respect him. He's never been in the Hebrew Israelite truth. He's trying to make his coins, his chips, his greenbacks, his cheese, his dollar, whatever you want to call it. That's fine. I ain't hating on that. But this is actually speaking to the awakened Israelite community. What do we have to gain by arguing and debating the 2/3? If you have an ear, let you hear. You will hear. You have that spirit, you will come in. But all you want to do is bring up question to question to question to question. To keep it 1,000, ISUPK, they've already destroyed any disbelief or any proof that we are the children of Israel. Captain Tazarek already put that to bed. And now he refuses to debate anybody else from the Kemetic community. I don't blame him. You either have that spirit you believe or you don't. You can come up with 100,000 different questions and responses and debates on what something says. Is it literal or is it not literal? Because you have individuals that say, oh, the 10 Commandments, that's literal. But everything else in the Bible, it's not literal, it's hypothetical. It's speaking in terms, just talking, but there's a message to it, but it's not real. See, we believe what we want to believe when we want to use the Bible. And then also when we don't want to believe something, or we are a black Muslim or more, then we want to debate it. That's just a question. That's just a question. What are we actually doing? Debating people who don't care, don't want to learn, period. It's a waste of time. So I'm probably going to get a lot of traffic on this page. People from that other community, people from the 2/3. I'm going to block you right. It's going to be a quick slicing. You come here talking stupid, yeah, I'm going to give it to you. See you. Bye. Right, do you want luggage with that? You're traveling. You're out of here. Because at the end of the day, you can dispute whatever you want to dispute. But the so-called blacks of North America, Canada, South America, and the islands, the descendants of the transatlantic slave trade, that fit the prophecy and curse of Deuteronomy. If you can, like Lex Vortex said after the debate, if you can't find a group of people that fit that prophecy and those curses more than us, until you do that, it is us. Period. I'm out. Shalom. Peace.